Oh, hard is the fortune of all womankind. She's always controlled, she's always confined, controlled by her parents until she's a wife, a slave to her husband the rest of her life. But I am a wagoner, free as the wind. I ride through the prairies, my trail never ends. No ring, no chains, no promises made, just the road and the stars and the life that I've paid. Farewell, my true love, I'm bound to go over the mountains, through rain and snow. Though my heart is heavy, my spirit's glad, for I was born to be a wagoner's lad. I courted a maiden so gentle and kind. Her eyes were bright as the moonlight shine. But her father said, "Son, you've got no land." So I turned my face to the western sand. My oxen pull, my wheels still turn, through dust and fire, through calm and burn. And though I roam where the river's bend, I'll think of her till the trail must end. Farewell, my true love, I'm bound to go over the mountains, through rain and snow. Though my heart is heavy, my spirit's glad, for I was born to be a wagoner's lad. Now the stars light my path through the prairie wide, and the coyotes sing by the wagon side. I sleep beneath skies no roof can frame, and whisper her soft and sacred name. If ever my road should bring me home, I'll lay my burdens where wildflowers grow. But till that day, through joy and sad, I'll live and die as a wagoner's lad. Farewell, my true love, I'm bound to go over the mountains, through rain and snow. My road is long, my heart unclad, for I was born to be a wagoner's lad. Though my love is gone, my dreams still stand. Forever the wagon, forever the land.
Keep rolling, old wheels. The prairie don't wait for no man.
I am a bold vaquero,
I ride the borderland. My saddle's worn from sunlight. My rope is in my hand. From the Rio Grande to the desert sea, the dust and wind are home to me. My spurs still ring with the songs I know of the cattle's cry and the rivers flow, the Mustang while the coyotes wail, all sing the tune of the Vaquero Trail. Ride on, bold vaquero true, through the sage and the storm and the sky so blue. Your heart is strong, your word won't fail, for your soul belongs to the Vaquero Trail. Sun beats down on a crimson plain, my sombrero shades me from the flame. I've chased wild steers through the chaparral and sang to the stars with no fear at all. No church bells ring for a man like me, my gospel's wind, my prayers the sea. My faith's the dust, my creed's the song that keeps me riding all night long. Ride on, bold vaquero true, through the sage and the storm and the sky so blue. Your heart is strong, your word won't fail, for your soul belongs to the Vaquero Trail. Spanish guitar flourishes under soft fiddle hum. Harmonica drifts like a desert breeze, echoing the rhythm of hoofbeats fading in twilight. I've known the border towns and bars, the silver moon, the dance, the scars. I've held her close, her dark hair fell like a whispered prayer, like a lover's spell. But I can't stay, I was born to roam, range and wind my only home. And though I'm bound for trails unknown, a vaquero rides this world alone. Ride on, bold vaquero true, through the sage and the storm and the sky so blue. When your days are done and the night winds wail, they'll still sing your name on the Vaquero Trail. Ride on, mi amigo, through dust and flame. The bold vaquero lives on in Maine. Adios, mis amigos. The trail calls again. A vaquero rides till the stars grow dim.
Oh, carry me back to the lone prairie, where the coyote's song is a lullaby to me, where the wind sighs low through the mesquite trees, and the stars burn bright in the midnight breeze. My trail's grown long, my pony's tired, the campfire's low, the day's expired, and I long for home where the grass waves free. So carry me back to the lone prairie. Carry me back where the wild winds roam, to the place I love, my range, my home. No marble grave, no name for me, just rest my bones on the lone prairie. I've ridden north through the sleet and rain, I've slept in snow, I've known the pain of hunger's cry and the rattler's song, of nights that froze and days too long. But the prairie wide was kind and true, her sky so deep, her heart so blue. And though I wander, my soul will be forever bound to the lone prairie. Carry me back where the wild winds roam, to the place I love, my range, my home. No marble grave, no name for me, just rest my bones on the lone prairie. Let the night birds cry and the tall grass wave, let the buffalo rest where the sod was brave. No preacher's words, no mournful tone, just the western sky and my heart alone. For I can wear my life by the cattle's call, by the range and the river and the canyon wall. And when I go, let my spirit be where freedom sleeps on the lone prairie. Carry me back where the wild winds roam, to the place I love, my range, my home, where the sunset glows and the night runs free. Just carry me back to the lone prairie. No marble grave, no name for me, just rest my soul on the lone prairie. Easy now, old friend. We're home, the prairie's waiting, and the stars are shining bright tonight. I've ridden long where the river's been,
where the sky meets the earth and the trails don't end. From the Rio Grande to the Llano's edge, through mesquite brush and the prickly hedge, the wind rolls soft through the prairie grass, as wild as the dreams of the days long past. And the heart of a cowboy forever remains tied to the song of the Texas plains. Oh, sing me back to the Texas plains, where freedom rides with the sun and rain, where the stars burn bright and the cattle roam, and the wide open range still calls me home. I've heard coyotes cry by the old Peco stream, and I've chased wild steers through the dawn's red gleam. I've slept on the ground with the moon for my light, and prayed for calm on a storm-tossed night. No city's walls can hold me long, for my soul belongs to the wind's old song. And though I wander through joys and pains, my heart beats true for the Texas plains. Oh, sing me back to the Texas plains, where freedom rides with the sun and rain, where the stars burn bright and the cattle roam, and the wide open range still calls me home. Fiddle dancers with the rhythm of hooves, harmonica hums the sound of the breeze, and the guitar rolls steady like a wagon wheel. Now the campfire glows 'neath the evening sky, and the years drift past like clouds roll by. The young men ride where the old ones fell, and the prairie keeps its secrets well. When my time has come and my song is done, lay me down where the longhorns run, with my hat pulled low and my soul unchained, to rest forever on the Texas plains. Oh, sing me back to the Texas plains, where freedom rides with the sun and rain, where the stars burn bright and the cattle roam, and the wide open range still calls me home. From the Rio's flow to the rolling chain, my heart belongs to the Texas plains. Ain't no place like it. The sky's wider, the wind's freer, and a cowboy soul finds peace on the Texas plains. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to see you. Away, you rolling river. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to hear you. Away, I'm bound away across the wide Missouri. 'Twas 7 years since I last rode near you. Away, Your valley's voice still calls me to away. I'm bound away across the wide Missouri. Oh, the wind still hums your sweet refrain through golden fields and summer rain. And though I roam so far and wide, my heart still rides by your riverside. The prairie calls, the trail winds onward, away, you rolling river. But your blue hills still draw me homeward, away. I'm bound away across the wide Missouri. I've heard the coyotes on the range and felt the years both wild and strange, but no song so pure, no land so dear as Shenandoah's voice I hear. Through golden fields and summer rain. And though I roam so far and wide, my heart still rides by your riverside. Some say a cowboy's heart must roam through mountain pass and prairie foam. But when the twilight paints the plain, I dream of Shenandoah again. So when my days grow dim and few, and the trail I ride comes into view, I'll rest my soul where your waters gleam and drift away in a peaceful dream. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to see you away, you rolling river. Oh, Shenandoah, I'm bound to be you away. I'm bound away across the wide Missouri. The river still runs, the hills still call, and every cowboy finds his way home someday.
Now gather round, you cowboys bold. I'll tell a tale from the days of old, about a feller wild and free as the wind, born in the dust where the stars begin. They say he rode a cyclone's back, tamed a rattler for a lasso strap, a legend born in the desert's chill, that rootin' tootin' man named Pecos Bill. Oh, Pecos Bill, you rode so high, you lassoed clouds from the Texas sky. You drank the thunder, you bit the flame, and the world still whispers your name. He grew up strong on the wild frontier, with coyotes howling year to year. He'd wrestle steers and climb mesquite, and never once knew a sign of defeat. He dug the Rio with his spurs one night, and carved the canyons in the pale moonlight. He'd rope a twister just for thrill, that mighty man, old Pecos Bill. Oh, Pecos Bill, you rode so high, you lassoed clouds from the Texas sky. You drank the thunder, you bit the flame, and the world still whispers your name.
Fiddle dances with briar harmonica runs, guitar strumming fast like a galloping Mustang, a joyful tall-tale rhythm echoing through campfire smoke.
He met a lady named Slewfoot Sue. Her heart was wild, her spirit true. They rode the range both day and night, and laughed 'neath the stars till the morning light. But when Sue rode off on her silver moon, she bounced clear up past the afternoon. Bill just smiled from a western hill. Guess the sky's too small for Pecos Bill. Oh, Pecos Bill, you rode so high, you lassoed clouds from the Texas sky. You drank the thunder, you bit the flame, and the world still whispers your name. Now the wind still hums his wild refrain, from the Rio Grande to the rolling plain. And every cowboy riding still tips his hat to old Pecos Bill. His boots made sparks, his laugh shook ground, and his ghost still rides where the stars abound. So when the prairie's calm and still, you'll hear the echo, Pecos Bill. Oh, Pecos Bill, you rode so high, you lassoed clouds from the Texas sky. You drank the thunder, you bit the flame, and the world still whispers your name. From the canyon deep to the western hill, they'll sing forever of Pecos Bill. Some say he's still out there riding, a lasso made of lightning, spurs made of gold, a true son of the Texas wind, Pecos Bill. The fire burns low and the herd sleeps sound. The stars hang high
and the night wraps around. My saddle's my pillow, my hat's pulled low, and I dream of trails from years ago. I've ridden hard through the sun and snow, through canyon deep and mesas glow. Now the range is still, the days grow few, but my heart still rides where the sky stays blue. I'm the last roundup rider, free and tall. I've seen the rise and I've felt the fall, through dust and time, through wind and flame. The prairie still whispers my name. The young ones ride with their iron steeds. They don't hear the wind or the coyotes' creed. They talk of towns, of lights and gold, but they've lost the fire the old ones hold. For the range don't need no fancy words, just the sound of hooves and the cry of birds, and a lonesome tune 'neath a silver moon, where the past drifts by too soon. I'm the last roundup rider, free and tall. I've seen the rise and I felt the fall, through dust and time, through wind and flame. The prairie still whispers my name. As it hums along, the harmonica breathes slow, and guitar strums soft like the heartbeat of the land. A farewell song, the endless sky. When my trail runs out and my fire grows cold, lay me down where the grass turns gold. No marble stone, no mournful sound, just the wind and the stars around. And if you ride where my soul once roamed, tip your hat, for this range was home. For I'll be there when the night winds sigh, still riding hard through the western sky. I'm the last roundup rider, free and tall. I've seen the rise and I felt the fall, through dust and time, through wind and flame. The prairie still whispers my name. When the dawn breaks red on the open plain, you'll hear me ride again. Keep riding, boys. Keep the fire burning. The range don't end. It just rolls on. Come all you young cowboys who roam through the West, I'll sing you a song about the life I love best. When the buffalo thundered through prairie and plain, and freedom rode high on the wide open range. We saddled at dawn 'neath the red morning glow. Our rifles were ready, our spirits would grow. With the dust in our lungs and the sun on our skin, we followed the herd where the plains begin. Oh, the buffalo roving wild and free through the sage and the sky and the old prairie. Their shadows roll like a storm unbound, the heart of the West in their thundering sound. We'd ride for miles through the heat and haze, counting the herds in that golden blaze. The earth would shake, the air would cry when the buffalo moved 'neath the open sky. We'd camp at night by the cottonwood tree, drinking black coffee, just the stars and me, with the coyotes howling a mournful song, and the prairie wind humming all night long. Oh, the buffalo ran wild and free through the sage and the sky and the old prairie. Their shadows rolled like a storm unbound, the heart of the West in their thundering sound. Diddle weep slow with harmonica sighs, guitar strumming steady like hooves that rise, a lonesome waltz beneath a dusky sky. But the years rolled on and the herds grew thin, the hunters came and the greed set in. The prairie fell quiet, the drums grew still, and the wind moaned low by the western hill. Now the trails are gone where the wild ones ran, and fences cut through the dreams of man. But close your eyes and you still might hear the ghost of a herd drawing near. Oh, the buffalo roving wild and free through the sage and the sky and the old prairie. Their thunder's gone, but their souls remain, riding the wind across the golden plain. Oh, carry me back to the days of old, when the buffalo roamed and the nights turned cold. You can still hear him out there somewhere, ruse in the wind, ghosts of the buffalo plain.
Out on the plains where the tall grass waves, where the sun beats down and the wild wind raves, there runs a steed with a coat so fine, a striped Mustang with eyes that shine. No man has roped him, no hand's been laid. He's the ghost of thunder the good Lord made. And the cowboys say when the night winds sing, you can hear the cry of the zebra king. Ride on through dust and flame, chasing the wind, calling his name. No reins can bind, no heart can tame that wild free soul, the zebra Mustang. I first saw him by the Rio's bend, where the stars lean low and the night had no end. stood like smoke in the silver light, then vanished quick in the arms of night. Oh, Ben said, boy, that horse ain't real. He's a spirit of the plains you feel. But I saddled up and swore that day I'd ride that ghost come what may. Ride on through dust and flame, chasing the wind, calling his name. No reins can bind, no heart can tame that wild free soul, the zebra Mustang. Through Canyon Red and the desert wide, I followed the trail where his spirit did hide. Days turned to weeks, the sun burned low, and the Mustang shadow danced below. One dawn I found him on a mountain crest, his mane like lightning, his eyes at rest. He turned and stared, then he broke away, and I knew my chase would end that day. Ride on through dust and flame, chasing the wind, calling his name. No reins can bind, no heart can tame that wild free soul, the zebra Mustang. Now years have gone and I still dream of that Mustang's call in the moonlight's gleam. And when my trail meets its final bend, I'll see him again at the canyon's end. Together we'll run through the fields of time, two souls set free in the great divine. And the night will hum that endless song of the zebra Mustang, wild and strong. Ride on through dust and flame, chasing the wind, calling his name. No reins can bind, no heart can tame that wild free soul, the zebra Mustang. Oh, the plains still whisper soft and long of the zebra Mustang, proud and strong. Some say he's still out there, running wild and free, the spirit of the range, the zebra Mustang. Don't you remember sweet Betsy from Pike, who crossed the big mountains with her lover Ike, with 2 yoke of oxen and 1 spotted hog, a tall Shanghai rooster and an old yaller dog. They rolled down the trail through the dust and the sun, singing and laughing till the day was done. For the west was wild and the road was long, but Betsy's heart was brave and strong. Oh, sweet Betsy from Pike, with your bonnet so fine, you faced the world on that wagon line. Through storm and thirst, through sun sun and strife. You sang your way through the cowboy life. They camped on the prairie through wind and rain, and Ike swore once he'd never complain, till Betsy got hungry and shot at a steer, and the oxen ran off when they tasted her beer. They lost half their bacon and most of their flour, but Betsy still laughed 'neath the midnight hour. Said, Ike, you fool, we'll make it still. There's gold in them hills and a dream to fill. Oh, sweet Betsy from Pike, with your bonnet so fine, you faced the world on that wagon line. Through storm and thirst, through sun and strife, you sang your way through the cowboy life. Fiddle and harmonica dance with the rhythm of wagon wheels. Guitar squamming steady like hoofbeats on the trail. A tune of laughter under wide open skies. They rolled into Utah one hot dusty day, where Mormon folks met them along the way. Said, come settle here, be good and true. But Betsy just winked and the oxen flew. They climbed the Sierra with courage and pride, with Ike and old Betsy riding side by side. Through hunger, heartache, and prairie pain, they swore they'd never go back again. Oh, sweet Betsy from Pike, with your bonnet so fine, you faced the world on that wagon line. Through storm and thirst, through sun and strife, you sang your way through the cowboy life. Now some folks say they found that gold, lived out their days till they both grew old. And when the stars light the western plain, you can hear her laughter in the wind again. A pioneer spirit, wild and free, as tough and true as the old oak tree. Sweet Betsy's name still rides the tune that hums through the trails by the light of the moon. Oh, sweet Betsy from Pike, with your bonnet so fine, you faced the world on that wagon line. Through storm and thirst, through sun and strife, you sang your way through the cowboy life. Oh, Betsy dear, your story remains forever bound to the western plains. Sweet Betsy from Pike, she laughed through the dust and loved through the storm, the truest kind of pioneer.